in the middle.
Pretty close, yeah.
All right, I want 2 more to Gelidus. I'm going to move. I'm going to give 2 to Gelidus, 2 to Ezra, 1 to Dirk. Right, because you said Jana's group about half dropped. Right, so they've got what 12 left.
Half of
Ardril,
mine dropped if you're trying to distribute
yeah,
according to how
Dirk
many
and
are
Jana
left.
rolled
Half.
very well.
Yeah.
Dirk, and then Ezra, what, only 3 dropped, so they still have like 22 left. And what did Ardril? You said Ardril hit pretty well too, right?
You hit half a dozen. So
So he's got 18 left. 19, 18 or 19? 19? Yeah. He hit half a dozen or he dropped half a dozen?
he dropped half a dozen.
So then you know what? I'm gonna go 2 to Ezra, 2 to Gelidus, 1 to Ardril.
Okay, and you can give orders to each of those groups. Is it attack? Is it hold? Is it withdraw? Is it melee? Is it range?
So how many are there's nobody actually on Gelidus, right?
So not yet, because Gellis is going first, but he could be engaged in melee soon.
Just trying to get a visual here.
He won't get hit hard from his right, because half of those dropped when Jana's group struck hard, but his left, where Ardril's group is, still has quite a bit of juice.
Can I see how can I see archers versus melee? Can I see range versus melee from where I am in the enemy groups, or can I tell? Not
All you
really.
can tell is that the groups that Dirk and Ezra are facing are more ranged than melee. That's where most of the arrows came from. So
More
they seem to have
range.
stacked bigger bodied draconians closer to where the trees are down.
So the people who it's Ardril, and Jana's group are closest to Gelidus right now. Can Gelidus get to? I don't want to do that. All right, Gelidus, you guys are going to attack Ardril's quadrant. So you're heading west.
Okay.
There's a lot more of them over there.
I know.
I got this.
Okay.
But I don't want them to go to Jana and then have 19 of them coming up behind them because I want those guys protected and I want the mage. I'd rather them take the bigger group head on.
Okay.
And Jana's going to roll a nat 20 next time and knock out the rest of those 12. So I'm
What
not
about all the
worried
other
about it.
groups? Do you want
That's
them to
fair.
range
Let's
or
say Jana's going to ranged, Ezra's going to ranged, Dirk, you guys are going to close in for melee.
and Ardril?
Ardril is going to also go in for melee.
We have 6
All right,
bonus dice
Gelidus.
total. Is that right?
I thought it was 5.
It's
Five.
5.
Oh, 5. Okay. Sorry.
So right now, Ardril's got 1.
Yeah, and Gelidus and
Gelidus
Ezra
has
have 2
2.
each.
I get 2.
Yep.
All right, Gelidus. Roll your d20s. You get 3. Add them up and tell me what you get.
7, a 9, and an 18, so a 34 total.
Okay.
Beat the average.
You and Owen and the other melee capable elf that is with you clearly surprise the Bozaks and what are the copper ones called? Whatever they're called. You completely surprised them. They were not expecting to be attacked. They were expecting to be the ones diving on top of you. And so you cleave through the front ranks of them incredibly well. You down, considering how small your group is, you down 4 of them. Just crush them. Right. Oh my God, these guys are rolling like shit. Okay, they roll back against you and deliver no wounds. Oh, but that back group. Okay, Dirk.
What up?
Your group turns and charges. The group that you're facing turn and charge your group. And they down 4 elves in your group. So you're down to 8 elves plus you. Ezra.
You want me to roll, or do I have to wait for the Draconians to do something?
Draconians are going to go first. Because you said you were giving orders to range, not hold. So they decide to fire back at you.
Bring it on.
And they hit 1 elf, who drops. Jana, you are
How many elves does he have left on his side then? 10?
no 13.
Okay.
No, he has 12. He has 12 elves.
12.
And Jana, they ignore you and charge Gelidus to try to pincer the little group. And they fucking roll like shit. Gelidus, you take a wound. You're going to take 15 hit points of damage.
Okay.
All right. Now have at, friends. So Ardal goes first.
Okay.
How many dice did you give him? 0?
One.
Did I attack that round?
Not yet. It's not your turn.
Okay.
Okay. Ardal himself flies into the middle of this group, and between him and his lieutenant that's with him, they slew 8 Draconians. Unfortunately, it was also an explosion, and he was injured in the process.
No.
He's not down though. All right, Dirk, it's
So
all
they're
you.
down. So 7 Draconians left in Ardril's
Yep.
squadron.
Yep.
Okay.
They're gonna have to
All
make
right,
a morale
and
check.
so
They just got fucking crushed.
and I've been ordered to melee attack, correct?
Yep.
But I don't have any bonus dice, so I'm just rolling 1d20. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yep.
Oh, that's bad.
Is your
What'd you
fire
roll?
breath considered melee? Oh,
It's
Jesus.
you have to be
cone.
12 feet. What'd you roll?
So it can hit in a melee
I rolled
range.
a 1.
Rolled a 1.
I can't cast like summon beast or anything in mass combat or anything, right?
Not in this mass combat. When we're in the bigger mass combat, there'll be more options. This is supposed to be
Okay,
super
cool.
streamlined, and it's working pretty well. I think it's going quickly. All right, Ezra.
We're gonna attack again, Bill. So I'll roll my 3d20. Thank you very much.
And you were ordered to ranged attack again, correct? So you can cast another spell. Or
Yeah.
are you gonna?
Um. How many?
You
How
have
many
22 left. You have 22 people left.
Draconians specifically?
Yeah.
I'll probably use my other levels for it. 27. So, given that that's not a great roll, I think I'll probably say that I use another fireball.
That's a very good roll. Anything above a 20 is a good roll.
Okay.
And none of them held. So you down another 5 Draconians. Boop, 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 boop. So there's 17 left. And Jana,
I roll 1d20.
Sorry, how
Big
many?
Jack.
How many did he went down to his fireball?
7, I thought he said.
No, he has 17 left.
Sorry.
So he
5
hit
then.
5. He hit 5.
Yeah.
How many dice did you give Jana?
None.
Okay, just roll 1d20, Jana.
4.
Okay. One more of the Draconians drops. Okay. Now we have morale checks. For the group that is pincered between Gelidus and Ardal.
What's the
They
more? What?
break.
Oh, great.
Okay. They're broken. How many were left? 7? No,
7.
Yes, 6 or 7. 7.
There were 7.
They scatter. 4 go one direction, 3 go the other.
We want to take a captive, right?
Well, so
Dirk
how
group passes.
how does this work? Like, is that quadrant is now done? Gelidus and
Done.
Ardal can go. Okay,
They can
so I
do
can
other
just leave.
things.
Okay.
All right, new round, which means you can reassign your dice.
Yep. Ezra's gonna get 2.
Thank you.
Ardal's getting none. Let's see. Jana's getting 1. Everybody else gets 1. So Dirk gets 1. Gelidus gets 1. Jana gets 1. Ezra gets 2.
Orders.
I want Dirk's team to. So if I have him hold, that's a defensive maneuver, right? I need Dirk's team to hold. I need Ardal's team to attack to the north. Dirk's group. Ezra is again. What? Ezra, who's in your group?
Me. And
Yeah, but is it
someone else.
is it mostly archers?
Yeah.
It's split actually.
It's split actually, Zerwin.
So pretty much all of the elves can shoot, but you gave more arrows to certain elves, right? Because you wanted them to be able to fire more than once, and you wanted them to your dwarven king told you that you should close after spells and range hit. So
Okay.
here's the other thing. Sorry, the scattering group, Gelidus and Ardal are both going to get attacks of opportunity on the ones that are broken. Doesn't count in the order. Doesn't nothing that doesn't. It's just freebie shots on all the ones
Okay.
that are broken. So you still give them orders.
Okay. So
Dirk is
so
holding.
hold on. Dirk's holding. Ardal's going north to attack Dirk's group. Gelidus and Jana are attacking the southeast group. Ezra's group is going to hold this round.
Okay. They still have not closed. So Ezra's group and the group he's attacking have not closed into combat. They're still just shooting at each other.
Oh, all right. Then they're going to ranged again. Sorry, they're not going to hold. They're going to ranged again.
You got it, boss.
All right. Gelidus, attack of opportunity, 1d20. And
10.
Yeah, luckily it doesn't matter because Ardal's rolled a 20. So as these Draconians attempt to flee, they're all mowed down from behind with arrows and dropped. All right. Now it's your regular turn, Gelidus. You're moving across the battlefield, right? To attack the other side?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
And he's got 1 bonus die.
So because you have to move the whole group along, kind of a longer ways, normally you wouldn't get a chance to attack because you have a bonus die. You get to roll 1 die for an attack. So you're basically spending 1 of those dice to move and 1 of those dice to attack.
Got it.
13.
It works. You drop 3 of them.
All right, so they're down to 8.
Ardal moves up to support Dirk, but he spends his dice getting there. Dirk, you're holding, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
We
Roll
have
your roll however many dice you have.
He gets
Yep.
2.
Oof. Not great.
Yeah, they rolled a nat 20. That's their second nat 20. That's the fourth nat 20 I've rolled, by the way, in this combat.
Thanks, Bill.
What'd you roll?
You're
Oh,
doing
2 of them
great.
are for Ardril.
I rolled a 13 total.
Okay.
Wow, that's bad.
Yeah. 4 more of the elves in your group drop.
Okay, so
All
he's
right,
got
Ezra.
4 wells left.
Oh, we're gonna range him again.
Well, let's see your roll.
If you please. I believe I have 3 d20s. Triple advantage, if you will.
Yeah, because they're holding their action this round.
22. I didn't roll great. I definitely rolled at least 1.
Yeah, but they rolled very poorly, so you drop 7 more of them. So you're down to 10 draconians in the back, and they get a morale roll. And Janna, you ordered Janna to. What was it? Were you supposed to melee engage now?
I think I was still on range.
Okay.
Right, Simon?
Yeah, go ahead.
And I have one of the other dice.
Yep, she's got a bonus die.
28.
Oh. Holy shit. You crushed them. 11 draconians drop.
That's all of them.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah. Did you smoke them all? They all done?
They're all done.
Okay.
So I've got 10 in Ezra's group and 12 in Dirk's group, but Dirk's down to 4 elves.
Dirk group, as his group, they both make the morale check. That was impressive.
Okay,
They shouldn't. They're about to get smoked.
is that the round?
The round. New round.
All right, Dirk's getting 2. If Janna's group is going to attack north, is she still going to use a die to get there, even if they're going to ranged attack?
No, not if they're going to range attack.
Okay, Dirk's getting 2. Ardril is now there, right?
Yep.
Ardril's getting 1. Ezra's getting 1. Janna's getting 1. Gelidus.
Geldis and
So
Owen ran over just in time to watch them all drop from spells and
yeah.
and
So
those.
can I guess it doesn't matter in this. So Ardril's going to attack melee. Dirk's group is going to hold again with 2 die. Sorry, there's 4 elves left. We need the elves to
Just let
fight
me
that
kill
big
them.
brain.
Give me 5 dice and let me kill them.
I can't give you 5 dice because I don't. Ezra's team can't get killed either. All right, let's see. Dirk's. All right, you know what, Dirk? You're getting 2 dice. Dirk can. They're already in melee range, right?
Yeah.
So Dirk's gonna melee with 2 dice. Ardril's gonna melee with 1. Ezra's team is going to range attack with 1. Janna's team is going to range attack with 1. Gelidus, your team is going to, get up to. You're going to run up to Dirk's group. You're not going to be able to do anything, but you're going to run to Dirk's group and probably watch them all die again.
Okay.
Got it?
Dirk group. They actually see there's only 4 elves left, and they turn and countercharge Ardril's group. And they fucking whiff.
Thank
Ezra,
God.
your
I
group
don't.
got tired of getting shot, and they fire back at you.
It would have been a
And
real
they drop 1 elf.
buzzkill if we managed to kill
He's got 11.
2 NPC leaders.
Hold on, actually. They do not drop 1 elf. They hit Ezra.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, bring it on.
For 30 damage.
How many arrows is that?
All of them.
I don't know, a couple.
Yeah, I'm more arrow than man now.
All right.
How the hell they hit you?
With
that
their
fucking
arrows. They
Right-
shot
right-
their
How
arrows
many
at
did
me.
you give
right,
Ardrell?
right in your 3-inch back. He's got one.
One, okay. Oh, he fucking whiffs. He drops one.
Who does?
All right,
Ardrell
Dirk.
dropped one. All right.
Here's your moment. Roll your 3 dice. You only got 4 elves left though, so you're gonna be doing less damage. But what do you get?
Whatever, bro. We're just gonna own this shit. Watch
If
this.
you roll a couple
Watch
of nat
what I
20s,
watch what I do.
Pretty good.
Hey, that's not bad.
that's real good, Dirk.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
up?
Oh god, math. Okay. How many Draconians left in that group?
11.
Zig?
12, 11?
11.
Yeah, you
11D.
dropped 6 of them from behind.
Not bad.
Ezra,
We're gonna
you
do
didn't have any
ranged again, Bill.
concentration spells, right? No.
I didn't use one.
All right, so
Right.
you're gonna range attack.
Yeah, 2d20, correct?
Yes.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop. That's a 34, Bill.
Wow.
All they did was make me angry with that
How
30
many elves are
damage.
left in there in your
10.
group?
Oh, how many elves? 12. He's
I-
got 12 elves left.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah, I
dead.
only lost one, I think.
Oh, you
They're
mean
all
how
dead.
many? You mean the Draconians? How many were there?
All my
Booyaka
elves are
shot.
dead?
No, all the Draconians are dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fucking
I heard
right.
this.
I didn't
heard
even
the
need to
same thing.
use any spells.
Can I yell out loud? We need a couple of them alive.
You can.
I do that.
Did we? Sorry, I guess I should. Can I see the leader? Can I see the captain?
Good question. So the CVACs are way bigger and they stand out, and you don't see one here.
Son of a, he's in the sky.
Or he's polymorphed or something. He's got a disguise hat.
Does
Jana was
anybody
supposed to
have
turn.
detect CVAC?
Hold on,
Jana was.
Jana-
Jana was supposed to attack Ezra's group.
But they're all dead now. How many dice did you give her?
2.
You give her 2.
Oh no, I gave her 1 dice. She's got 2 to use.
You can use one of those dice to range attack across the field at the group that Dirk's attacking.
How many are left in total? Like in the
5.
whole
5 or
5?
6. It's
5.
5.
Can we offer them a surrender? We're trying to get some information about a den here. I don't want to lose sight of the secondary goal.
What'd you roll, Jenna?
$23.
God damn it.
We're all dead.
Oh. And how many elves do you have left?
She hasn't lost an elf.
Yeah, they're all dead.
God damn it.
They all explode.
I don't know that we actually care about that den all that much. We're not gonna have time to
What?
get down there. Wonder's gonna get attacked.
I don't know. But it might not be bad information.
Now, hold on. Vake, I need you to roll me 5d20.
Yeah, because that CVAC's about to land on your face.
It's all right. You can take it. You got a tough face.
He does
12,
have a
8, 15, 11, 14 for a total of 60.
60?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You can pick up 6 elves who were downed, basically. That's your
Pretty good.
carryovers.
Yes, I would like to do that.
They just, yeah. So, 6 of the elves
How
were
many-
downed
Rise.
are
I
actually
consent.
How many elves did we have downed?
So Galadis had lost 1, and Dirk only had 4 remaining. I don't think anybody else lost 1. I'm
I
sorry.
lost at least one.
Ezra has 12. Dirk has 4. Gelidus has so he went with 6, so he's got 4.
Gelidus
plus-
lost 1, but the one he
So-
lost is dead.
Dead. Okay.
Yeah, because he got hit in the throat, right?
Jana
Nat
didn't
20.
lose it. Jana didn't lose any, and I don't think Ardra lost any.
Yeah, Ezra lost 3.
Okay,
Ardra
Ezra lost
lost-
3.
Can't find him.
Ardra lost 3 also.
So there's
So-
6.
So there's the 6, and then Dirk's group lost. How many did he start with? 15.
14.
So he lost 10. So
You lost 10 elves, but you slew 100 draconians.
Yeah, what's
Uh,
up?
I asked
Now-
Kagan what he thought about that.
You hear a lot of heavy breathing. Yeah. Now, are there any more?
Well, we don't see the leader. We don't see the Seaback.
What do you mean?
Oh, you don't know what they are.
No,
Uh,
yeah, I do.
Oh,
The fucking
Um,
Seaback was never spotted.
right. So
Who'd you
there
leave at
could
camp?
nobody.
What about the woman?
Well, yeah, we left her there, but not chained up.
You better get back.
Let's get
All right.
back.
I yell from
Here's-
my hilltop. We gotta
Here's
go.
Here's the last thing. Because Gelidus is a healer, you can actually check and see if any of those 10 downed elves can be saved.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that. And if
There aren't
anybody's got
any
a
other-
diamond, I might be able to save that one that died right off the bat.
The elves also have 1 healer with them. So let's see, there are 10 downed. Why don't you roll me a d10, Gelidus, and I'll have him roll a d10 also.
All right.
He rolled a 1.
2.
Between the 2 of you, you can pick up 2 elves. So you lost 8 total, and 2 more that are badly wounded. Like, you managed to save their lives, but they will not be able to fight for a while. We're gonna say they can't fight for 3 days. All right, you're gonna head back to camp.
Yeah, we're gonna double time it.
Okay. Here's
So
the last
sorry. So
question.
we had 64 elves, and now we're down to 58 plus Ardril.
56.
Sorry, yeah, 56. We lost 8.
Yes. And two are down for 3 days. Here's the last question. And I forgot to ask you this before you started, so I'm gonna have to ask you just to answer as honestly as possible. No one mentioned Kiggy or Starlbrand. Is it are the odds good that you would have left them at camp?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you're double timing it back to camp?
Yeah.
All right.
Just returned to punt for a touchdown.
That makes me happy.
A
right, so-
95-yard return. Sorry. Go ahead.
That's good. Yeah. So the forces, just to explain this to you a little bit further, the forces that you have determine how much damage they do and how many of them there are. The bigger combat's going to work slightly differently, but the idea is the same. Each group has a captain, each group has orders, each group has dice to roll. When you're actually in like a truly mass combat, it'll be slightly more involved. Also, Ezra is badly wounded, so
Nah, I'm fine.
you have to mark off 1 healing spell. Gelidus and the other healer's going to mark off 1 healing spell.
Barley's not going to do a song of short rest.
Yeah, why not? Actually, you're double timing it back to camp. When you get back to
Nice.
camp, You find that there is a um, wounded Kiggy, and a big place where something exploded. Probably the CVAC.
What about Starbrand?
He seems fine.
Okay.
He's tending his sister.
I thought you were gonna say he was gone, because that would be a real fucking problem.
He wants to see that too. Kiggy okay?
Yes, hold on. I forgot what happens when CVAX dies. It's on my other computer.
Don't they turn to stone?
No. Okay, so I said this incorrectly.
Let's retcon it.
Yeah. So when you get back to camp, there is a dead Kiggy on the ground
Oh fuck!
and a live Kiggy next to it who's been wounded.
Oh,
What?
she got the CVAC.
You what?
She got the CVAC.
Well done, Kiggy. Is it? That's you? Is that's not you? Is it?
You've got a big, gnarly claw mark all the way from her shoulder, all the way down to her elbow. And you can see her elbow bone poking through. Which she does not look like she looked totally as calm as she ever has. And her brother is her brother started by stitching up the top at her shoulder.
Doesn't that hurt?
Yes. Quite a bit.
Wow, you are the toughest person I know.
Pain doesn't affect me the same way it does you.
Clearly.
I just got shot with like a dozen arrows, and I'm still fine.
Stop trying to be Kiggy.
Yeah, you're right. Man, you pegged me. I've been trying to be Kiggy for as long as we've known her.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You're
Is
in the right
Kiki is
room.
Kiki not considered large?
7 feet?
I would think that sounds pretty large. That's
I don't. That's
that's
a good question.
more than 2 Ezras.
Right, because doesn't their death throw depend on how big the creature is?
Are we retconning
Well,
the
no,
CVAC death again?
sorry, she wouldn't be greater than large, so I guess it doesn't matter. This is you're right. That's what would happen.
What would
Okay.
greater than large do?
It would be it would explode.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So he fell out of the sky and surprised me.
Are you
I'm
going
sorry, there was a major flaw in our plan, and I look at Zerwin.
Are you going to be okay? I don't even notice it.
Um, I'll be hampered for a while, but I'll be fine.
Is where's Ford 7?
He's inside.
Is she okay?
Fine. She never came out of the tent.
I guess you can't use speak with the dead on somebody you killed, right? I guess they wouldn't want to talk to us anyway.
Well,
So-
we didn't kill him.
Yeah, but I don't think he's not gonna answer our questions.
When you get closer, you see there is a very large hole in the chest of this thing. You're not really sure what did that.
Kiki, did you do that?
Yes.
How?
Magic.
See, you do want to be Kiggy.
Yeah, I wasn't joking. You know, it was one of those it's funny because it's true things. I mean, you all snickered, I saw.
Can we so when they resemble Kiggy, does it change their clothes? Like, can we search the body for anything, or would it just all be gone?
So it does change the clothes to appear to be like Kiggy, but this guy's also carrying a
Satchel.
yes. You know, the thing.
He
Satchel,
has a
thank you.
messenger bag.
A man
Sort of.
purse.
He's got a
Is
Merce.
this
okay?
CVAC a metrosexual? Is that
I
what you're
hope-
saying?
I open up the satchel and see what's inside of it.
Some papers. It looks like question mark the orders from the tube that was empty before.
Use investigation.
All right, I'm gonna investigate them.
Yes.
Why? It's literally just fucking papers. There's
Yeah, but there might be porn in there.
whatever you roll, you just find out that they're papers. Unless you roll a 0, in which case tell me.
I rolled a 0. It's not a joke.
Yes!
That's another
Yes!
critical
Yes!
failure with a -1 proficiency check.
Mother of God.
What?
He did it, folks.
So
We
I
did
pull the
it.
paper. What happens when I look at these papers, Zoris?
These papers are going to dissolve from his finger oils.
Okay. Okay. Let me think about this real quick. All right. You get excited. You're like, oh fuck! I found the papers, and you pull them out. And you're like, guys, I found the papers, and a gust of wind comes and blows the papers up the mountainside. Like straight up. You know how like a draft will sometimes go straight up the base of a cliff? They go straight up to the top of the cliff and disappear over the top.
What did Kiggin think about that?
She's not even paying attention.
Oh, okay.
She's watching her brother stitch her and like commenting on his stitching technique.
No, not Kiggy. The
Okay.
other guy, Kiggin. Yeah.
he for a moment there's a stunned silence. Then he's like, I'm not dealing with the sharpest tool in the shed here, am I?
I ignore that as well.
Bill, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and up and have it grab at least one of the papers.
Why?
It's better
What's
than
the
no
range on
papers.
Mage Hand?
30 feet.
Yep. God, that was epic. It's 50 feet, remember? We did this the other day.
What's 50 feet?
That's how far down that Jenna had to climb.
Oh, so are they flying away or
they
are
went
they
over,
on the
man.
mountaintop?
They went up and over.
Worth a try.
I turned to Argel with a really serious face and I said, "Do you have any more scouts?"
Yeah, I guess are we positive we got all the Draconians? Like, are we sure they're all dead? They're all dead.
We would have a better understanding of that if we had any information.
Yeah, but how do you? I guess I don't know how you.
It would
I'm
be
gonna be really
extremely
depressed about this.
unlikely that any of the Draconians that were in that gully could have escaped without you guys noticing. That would be incredibly unlikely.
There
But
were
I'm saying-
7 that ran away.
In mass combat, I'm not exactly sure how you stop them from all dying.
So,
Like, can we go to non-lethal attacks in mass combat? Not
so
really, right?
Here's the thing: when they break, right? Though, if those attacks of opportunity don't hit, or you don't take those attacks of opportunity, then you just have them running away. And then once that happens, when the combat ends, you can chase them down or whatever.
All right.
Because you got to think in terms of rounds, right? Like it's happening pretty quickly. I don't have a system built in for non-lethal combat. I can try to think of one.
It doesn't. I don't know that it's going to matter that much in the future.
It's really hard for me to reconcile. Like, how often when there are thousands of people on a battlefield is Darn like, listen, I want you not to kill some of these guys, right? Like,
Yeah, no, I get it.
it's really hard.
I was bloodlusting.
Always
Okay.
bloodlusting.
Look, I want to go in and check out 4-7.
4-7 is back in the cage. It's not locked, but she's back in there, sitting down.
I say, hey, I assume she still cannot talk. I say, can you talk yet? I'm saying we didn't see any change. If we examine the collar, do we see any change in the collar?
You do not.
Okay. I say, well, all the Draconians are dead. We killed all 100 of them.
He runs over to the paper and writes, "That's incredible!" Exclamation point.
Yeah. Okay, see you later. I don't know what to do with her. Would you? I ask her again. Would you like to go with us?
She writes, "Have friends."
Okay.
I'm almost retired and I have friends back at the den.
What can we do for you? You want me to try to take it off?
He said, there's nothing I can do unless this collar comes off. I have to go back to the den.
Do you know how to get back to the den?
She nods.
I yell out the tent.
She
Dirk.
writes, "I think so."
I yell,
Get
Dirk,
into
come
the
in.
tent.
Dirk, she says
Go
she
to-
thinks she can get us back to the den.
Well, we should just go to. Come on, we should.
I don't know that we have time.
We don't have time.
We don't
How
know
far
when.
is it?
Argel comes back into the tent and he has one of the pieces of papers that you lost. We managed to recover this. He hands it to you. Then he takes it back.
Don't give it to me.
Here, I'll take it.
He hands it to Ezra.
He's not
All
in
right,
the
I'm
tent.
gonna.
I think there's
Is it
something on
written?
it that he can read.
Yeah. Is it written in common?
Well, so there's the language
I
of the
can
Draconians.
fucking read common.
Yeah, but you
Language of the
can't hold it
Draconians.
in your hands, and that's different.
There's the language of the Draconians, but there's also some sort of like magical inscription on it. And he's like,
Okay.
"My mage couldn't make head or tails of this. Do you recognize it?" And in
Oh,
fact,
no.
you do.
Oh
Because,
Oh,
oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
oh
Is
yeah,
the book
no.
slurping?
yes it
you got
is.
that book face on.
There is a
You're making your
grumble
book face.
from your pack, a sort of hungry stomach rumbling.
And I can
Yeah.
hear it, right? Is he in the tent with me?
I think
Yeah,
I'm
no,
the only one who
only
hears
Ezra
the
can
book
hear it.
talk.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Didn't we hear the slurp when the book killed the people in the thing?
No, I think
that they
okay.
did hear, but you don't hear the book talk or
Oh, okay.
communicate with him.
What can I make out about the magical inscription?
It's definitely not demonic, but devilish.
Infernal.
Me. Thank you. Definitely infernal.
Okay. At this point, can I read it based on the studying that I've been doing of the infernal languages?
You can make out a little bit. It
Okay.
seems to be a reminder that there is a contract that must be fulfilled.
I don't like that. God, devils are the worst. At least with demons, like they're just going to be chaotic. But like, God, devils are evil lawyers. Like, which is
So
just
just
most
lawyers, though.
lawyers. But yeah. All right, I'll explain that to the group that there's a pact of some kind that is supposed to be fulfilled. Man, bummer summer.
the
Everyone's
what kind of
speechless, huh?
pact? Argel says. Owen says,
uh,
"Oh, like a demonic pact."
yeah, it's a demonic pact. Well, a devilish pact, most likely. Can I not the book, but the paperwork that I've been using to translate the book? Can I pull that out and start to try to more fully translate what's written?
Yeah, you want to spend 4 or 5 hours doing it.
Well, we're probably going to settle in for a long rest at some point in the near future.
Isn't a bad place to do it. It is a camp after all.
You know, it's yeah.
You are already
Um,
tired and dinged up.
before we do that, I'm going to talk to Kagan and say, "Hey, I'm going to take the crown off now. Thanks for the help, and I will hopefully I'll be able to get you back, and we can drink some more beer and kill some more draconians."
You had me at beer.
What?
You had me at beer.
Okay, I attempt to take the helmet or the crown off. Do I need to roll for that?
Nah,
Or
he
is he
lets you
letting
this
me go?
time.
Okay.
You don't feel any resistance.
Okay. So can we go look at the map real quick and try to gauge how long it would take us to get to the den? If so, she already she pointed to where the den was, right? The last time we talked to her.
It's off
Yeah,
the
but it was
southern edge of
way
the
off
map.
the southern edge of the map.
Can I ask her then? I'm still in tent with her, right? I am.
Yeah, you guys are all in
Uh,
tent now.
can we ask her? Is 4-7 a woman or a man? It's a woman, right?
It's a woman.
Female. Can we ask her how long she thinks it would take to get to the den by foot?
He writes 4 days question mark.
Don't have time. Do you know if there are any ruins near the den? Old big ruins.
Or any big recognizable landmarks. That would be huge.
Mountains, she writes.
Any particular mountains? Mountains that have names? Or distinctive shapes?
Can we
I'm
ask
sorry. She writes, I'm sorry.
can we ask Starlbrand and Kiki to come in and look at her collar?
Sure. They want to wait until Kiki's finished being stitched, though.
Okay.
Argel says this is a good place to bunk up for the night. It's getting late. People are dinged up. They want to cremate their dead. So Starlbrand says, if we're going to sleep here, I can draw a gate on the wall here. They'll take us right back to Wonder.
That sounds pretty good.
Wait, why couldn't we do that from anywhere else?
We could. It just takes time. I mean, I'm not going to do it
Oh,
on a Pinnacus's land
I got you. And
without asking his permission first.
and we're
Yeah.
doing a long rest, so we could do it during the long rest. He can draw it. I got you. Okay.
This is also a good spot because it's out of the way, right? If we take this camp down before we leave, there's no reason people to come here. And I can hide it behind some overgrowth. Okay. So, here's what's going to happen. Everyone can mark off a long rest. Okay? Halfway through the long rest, Piggy is going to wake the group up and bring you over to 4-7. And she's going to say, this is powerful magic, but a powerful enough dispel should break it. If you try to tamper with it physically, it's likely to kill at least the person wearing it.
Do you have any idea how powerful the dispel would have to be?
Yes. I don't know how to say this in game, but basically she indicates you'd have to cast it at level 10.
Jesus. All right.
Can you do that?
No. Let me.
Is it possible to do that if we're not level 10?
No.
The spell is DC 10.
God, we need to get some fucking scrolls.
My suggestion is then that we ask her to come with us. We promise her that we'll rescue her friends, and we ask Folus to do it for us when we get back to Wonder.
Oh, that's good.
I'm on board with that.
I have the power to do this, but it's not within my what you would call schools.
Yeah. I only have a ballpark. I would have about a 25% chance of pulling that off. Which
Starlbrand
feels
also doesn't have
low.
the school.
Our magic doesn't. Our magic, ogre magic, isn't about destroying other magic. It can be used to defend ourselves and to kill things, but it's always
Yeah,
about
clearly.
creating more magic.
I
It
have
can
no idea
use
what you're
magic
talking about.
against itself, but I'm afraid if I use this magic against itself, it will kill at least the wearer. But
Got it.
erasing magic isn't a thing that we do, at least not my family.
Is there any beer left?
Yeah, but you need to go back and finish your long rest so you don't get the benefits.
Fine.
Thanks for pointing that out.
All right, you finish your long rest. You wake up in the morning. The gate is ready. You take down the camp. You go back to Wonder.
And it's still there. It's still there when we get there.
Everything's still there. Nothing has really changed.
Hmm.
The addition of 56 elves to the city guard is highly appreciated. And would you like to go speak with Folus before we end the session here?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Folus is pretty much where you left him. He's reading a bunch about dragons and draconians. He said, oh, I'm so glad you're here. I found out. Oh, what's up? Who's that?
Oh,
Why
this
does
is
she have that thing?
4-7. She's got a magic collar on her neck that we were wondering maybe you could help us get it off. Needs like some pretty power dispel magic spell, apparently.
Yeah. Whatever you do, do not just walk up and
Don't
unlatch it.
just
There's
touch
a
it.
powerful spell.
Here's
keeping it
some
on.
background. We found her in a camp that was being used by about 100 draconians who were trying to ambush elven mages.
Which, by the way, you know, at this point, we've not just killed about a dozen; we've killed 100 So we're ticking down that 2,000 that we got to kill. We're doing great,
Uh,
guys. We're doing good work.
So we ended
That's
up
not. You're not wrong.
we ambushed the ambush and went back to camp. And this is 4-7. She cannot talk while wearing that collar, and it's likely that whoever the master draconian is knows that she's here. So the sooner we can get that off, the better.
Okay. He asked Ezra to communicate to him how powerful this has to be. I
Yep.
assume you tell him.
Yeah. 10th level.
I'm gonna overshoot that a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He succeeds. Collar pops off. Okay. Let's make it Ezra, since he's the closest. I need you to roll me a d6, Ezra.
So I want to roll high or low.
High.
5.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good. I can speak.
Be careful, your
Hey.
vocal cords are very tired. They're gonna need time.
I've had the collar off before, just not very often. when I was a kid, I didn't wear the collar. She runs up and hugs Folus and like kind of cries a little bit, but like they're tears of joy. Please, please, will you help me? Will you help my friends? Please. He turns to all of you. Will you help me help my friends?
That's our plan.
Yeah, that's next after this plan, but that's the next plan.
Yep. Yeah. We're gonna
Where
save
are your
Wander.
friends?
They're in the
They're-
day.
They're with Rhymeroth.
Oh, great. Well, that was we're gonna kill him too.
If we showed you a larger map, would you be able to point to where the den is?
Yeah.
Let's get a look
Probably.
at that map, boys.
He points to
Cool.
a spot. I mean, so when
Sorry.
she points to a spot, it's near to like it could be within a 10-mile radius, but
That's
it's in the
pretty good.
mountains. Yeah, it's in the mountains southwest. Sorry,
You said
what
you
were
were
you gonna say?
you said you were gonna retire. Are you a slave or are you a servant?
Yes. Well, I mean, I was being held against my will, so. But I was born in the pens. But everyone knows that when you reach 100, you get to retire.
What happens when you retire?
Oh, you're sent to a lovely farm where you get to live out your days
Oh no.
in the
Oh,
hills. It's beautiful. I've had several friends go already. I can't wait to see them again.
Oh boy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. Um well, guys.
4-6 was there.
Yeah?
That was my older sister.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure
What
that 4-6 is having a lot of fun. Can't wait to take you to the hills.
what kind what the dens? Can you describe them? How many? Do you know how many draconians are there?
Oh, many. There
And
are
how,
many.
how many? What is your title?
4-7.
What do they call other people like you? 4-7.
My friends?
Yeah. What do they call your
Well,
friends?
my best friend is 141. She's beautiful. Um, but then
Are you
there's
all
also,
women?
well, 141 is a woman, of course. Her name is 141. Then there's Alpha Gamma Delta and Alpha Sigma. Those two are males.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at you like, duh. We live
How many?
together.
How many of you are there? Non-draconians. How many people are in the pens?
With Rhymeroth, just 4 of us. But where I was born, there are many. The masters keep
Where
us.
So
Mm.
you directly served Rhymeroth?
Yes. Well, we did the cooking and cleaning and serving. But, most of the time I was pregnant, so it feels nice to not be.
most of the time
Thanks.
How old are you?
99.
95, 99.
99.
Got to be at least a
Okay.
half elf.
We should have just a sit down chat about Rhymeroth at some point about his habits, things you notice about him, what he likes, what he doesn't like, what makes him angry, what
Everything
makes him
makes him angry.
scared. Does anything make him scared?
Not that I've seen.
Yeah. What makes him angriest?
Well, one time I saw him eat a draconian on the spot because the draconian laughed at him.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What was he laughing at him about? What was the conversation about?
The great protector or something. I don't know
Oh
what that
boy.
is.
Well, he's like the
They were
guy from
talking about the
Boardwalk
Great
Empire.
Protector.
Sorry, what?
Do you remember anything specific about what they were saying?
Not really. It was a long time ago.
It's like clouded by another emotional moment.
Have you ever heard him, Rhymeroth specifically, talk about making weapons of war, war engines, anything about dragon metal?
I know that the collars are made from dragon metal.
Right.
Do you know? Can he tell what you're thinking when you're wearing that collar?
I don't know. The master, you mean?
The master, yes.
I don't know.
Wait,
Is
when you say
Rhymeroth the
Rhymeroth,
master?
do you mean the master?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's the new master. The old master was his mother.
Right.
Hmm.
Who killed her?
Killed? He's not dead.
Was she... Oh. Where's
Wait,
she
who
now?
do you know who does his mother have a name?
Oh, right.
I don't know. I only know Rhymeroth's name because I heard the old master say it.
Did you ever see her?
The old master?
Yeah.
Yes. When I was a
What
child,
did
I
she
lived in the old master's pens.
was she also a red dragon or was she something a little different?
No, she's a red dragon.
Okay.
She looks at you like you might be a little dense. Like, how did a red dragon come from a non-red dragon? But then she smiles.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Ezra's thinking about Tiamat a little bit.
Mm.
I don't know how Tiamat works.
55. Do you go for the first down?
I'm a long way
Does
from home.
does the master know you specifically?
I think so.
If somebody else wore that collar, would Rybroth know the difference?
She shrugs. I have no idea. Why would anyone else want to wear the collar? Please don't. Please destroy it.
What happens when you're wearing the collar?
I can't speak. I can't do things that I feel like doing. Like sometimes I feel like I could just be bigger. Like I'm not really me. Like this isn't me. This isn't who I really am.
Can one of you guys cast detect magic on her?
Yeah, I got it.
What does it tell you again?
I will read it to you. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
I don't know about school, but she's definitely magical.
Okay.
Hey, Folus, could you cast a high level dispel magic on her?
I don't see what the point would be.
I think she's the magic thing. I think the magic is her.
I think she's polymorphed. He like steps
I don't know
back.
what that means, but should we
It would have
should
worn
we do
off
this
by now.
outside?
She's been with us for
For a long time.
yeah, for like almost 12 hours.
I don't know that
Takes a
it's that
breath,
kind
like
of
that's
polymorph.
a little comforting, I guess.
It could
4-7 is
be.
like, what are you talking about? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
For 7, do you know your parents? Did you meet your parents?
No, we're not allowed to meet our children.
Okay. You said you
I
were
have many
pregnant.
children.
Folus, what happens if you cast dispel magic on a creature?
He says it depends. Maybe nothing. Maybe something.
If you cast dispel magic on me and there's no magic a part of me, would it hurt me?
No.
Okay. I think we should cast something on this creature. Maybe we should do it outside. How big is this room we're in?
Not that big. You want to go outside?
I think we
Okay.
should.
Can we see yet, like, at this point, have we figured out whether she's human, half elf, elf?
He looked human to you. She
Yeah, I don't like
has-
that.
I turned to her as we're going outside. I'm just like, hey, 4-7, just so you know, we just have to do some protection stuff. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna cast another quick spell or two.
Or 7.
Don't be nervous.
When you say you've had many children, can you detail the birthing process for me at all?
Oh no, they don't let us be awake for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I feel the pains coming, they take me to a special room, and then I don't
Mhm.
remember anything until I'm brought back.
Oh no, guys. I don't like any of it. I don't like where this is going.
When they bring you back, do you have scars or stitches on you anywhere?
No,
On your no? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to see what this thing is. No offense, 4-7.
Don't call
me.
or yeah,
What do you
no,
mean?
you are you 4-7. He's just talking silly. You remember what he was like when he had the hat on and he was just talking to himself. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we can do this with Bolus, right?
Bolus has a real guarded look, but he's like, "We're gonna go outside for this, and I'm gonna stand back."
Yeah, sure. We'll go outside.
Okay.
This is
Bolus,
it's gonna be bad, guys.
when you get
Don't
outside, you
worry.
go sort of over by the lake, and Follis casts a very powerful dispel magic.
Oh,
He casts it at the limit of his capacity, which
jeez.
means he's casting at level 14. And sure enough, for half a second, nothing happens, and then this wave comes, and he like bursts upward, and it's no longer 4-7. There is instead in front of you, as 4-7 like sort of shifts and transforms into a silver dragon.
Yeah.
And that's a good place to end for the night.
That's good.
Right
We
there.
wanted to find a silver dragon. They hate the other dragons.
Let us
All
do
right.
this.
How big of a silver dragon? You want to save that for next time?
Yeah. Okay, so let us start here. Danger awesome points for everybody after we decide. Can we play Sunday the 14th?
That's a week from tonight.
A week from today?
Yes.
That's a lot better for me than waiting 2 weeks.
Yeah. Me also.
Let me just confirm.
And then we'll go every other after the 14th, like the 28th, but the 21st is no good for me.
Why is it doing that?
Can probably do the 14th.
It'd work for me probably.
Oh yeah. That's actually really good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good. So step 1, we'll be playing on Sunday the 14th. Step 2, danger awesome points.
Sir, when it
Zero.
was your idea to do the detect magic, right?